Morning guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's news update here on Buzzin Pattaya, and for a chance to look at what's been going on last week and what's coming up this week as well as further ahead. I've got to say there's a good vibe in the city right now. A lot of the doom and gloom is saying, oh, the city's finished, it's done, it's dusted, it's not the same as it was before. Well, nowhere's the same as it was before. However, if you come out here, guys, I promise you, you'll have a good time, definitely. If you don't have a good time, well then clearly Pattaya is not for you. Now, I don't know if you're going to pick this up or you'll hear it, but outside, just outside my office, they've knocked down all the debris that was collating and everything. They've cleared it all out now, and they're now building something. I don't know what they're building, whether it's going to be another big, huge retail outlet like the one they've done next door, which case my view's going to be zero. It'll be none and void. So I don't know. Watch this space. I'll update you as you go, but hopefully you won't hear too much banging and drilling and crashing outside there. So fingers crossed you won't. Now, before we get started, guys, if you would like to receive our monthly newsletter, please send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. You just need to write the heading newsletter. Don't say, hi, Trev, how you doing? That doesn't get read. Just literally just put newsletter. We will add you to our fortnightly newsletter that we send out. We send out every 2 weeks. It's packed full of information, lots of things that are happening here. Bo does a fantastic job. She researches and finds out what's going on for you, so she includes that. We talk about the hot topics of the week, and also about things that we know that are coming up of interest to you. So have a look at that, guys. If you want to receive it, please just send me an email and we'll do the rest. And lastly, before we get stuck into it, TikTok. If you haven't joined us on TikTok, please join us on TikTok. We are working hard on TikTok. Bo, Ying and myself, we're really pushing that in a short little 15 to 20 second snippets. It's a great way just to flick on there. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, next one. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, that's good. Or next one. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Have a look at that, guys. The link is down below, and come and join us over there. Right, so yeah, the building work's going outside there, not good. But anyway, enough about that. Now, I was out and about the other day, just over towards Bangkok. Now, this used to be an old 7-Eleven. It's now been completely refurbished. I'm not sure what the shop is going to be. Watch this space, I will let you know. But it's over there in Soi Bangkok, and wonders, let's have a guess. What do you reckon it's going to be? Yeah, throw it out to you. What do you reckon the new shop is going to be? I've got no idea. It's giving nothing away. And on the subject of Soi Bangkok around there, they still haven't dug out the road and put the drain covers in for the drainage of the rain when it comes. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to do that in the near future. But what do you reckon on the shop, guys? Where do you think? Oh, sorry, not where. What do you think that shop is going to be? Now, talking about roads, it says here in the Pattaya Mail, Pattaya pushes ahead with Soi Khao Noi road upgrade. Residents praise the progress, but seek wider fixes. Now, Khao Noi is a cross-circuit road. So when you go over to the east side of Pattaya, you have 4 main roads. You have Soi Siam Country, you have Soi Nompak Wan, you have Soi Khao Noi, and Soi Khao Talo. And this is a predominant area where a lot of the expats live. We don't generally live over this side. It's too busy, etc. We like to reside over the far side, away from all the hustle and bustle. But they are doing some road improvements, as they have done in Bangkok, as they have done here in Pottal. I'll talk about Pottal later on. You won't believe this. Now, it says here, public response has been largely positive, with many Pattaya residents expressing appreciation for what they described as a noticeable improvement in road quality. Several residents said the newly resurfaced road has made daily commuting significantly easier, particularly for the families and elderly road users who previously had to navigate deep potholes and severely uneven surface. One of the things you must be aware of when you're out here, specifically if you hire a motorbike, and I say please don't, but if you do, we have what we nickname the skid pans. They have these big metal sheets that go across the road, which if it's wet, man, you are like Robin Cousins on ice. You honestly, in fact, he's got better balance. But yeah, you are really in a situation where you've got to be very, very careful. So be aware about that. They said this is a road that was long neglected, but now travel has improved dramatically. One resident commented, while another said it was the smoothest stretch of road they'd seen in years, after previously joking it felt like driving on Mars. How would you know what driving on Mars is like unless you've been to Mars? We'd have to ask Michael. Michael lives on Mars, so maybe he'll be able to tell us. I'm not sure, but yeah. So yes, they're doing some significant work over there. Now, talking about roadworks, yes, roadworks, you will be amazed. And I am. Soi Pothole, Soi Chaipoon, as it's known, its legal name, but we nickname it Soi Pothole. It's holding up. It's doing well. It's actually standing the test of time. It's lasted far longer than previous improvements. So who knows? Maybe this will stand a bit more of the test of time, and it will not crumble and fall apart like previous times when it's been done. I've probably seen it resurfaced in the last 3 years. Oh God, at least 6, 7 times. But this one has held out. It really has. So fair play. credit where credit's due. You've done a good job, guys, and it seems to be holding out. So long may that continue. Now, on a sad note, in the tiger news here, and I keep telling you guys about it, says foreign woman in a bikini found dead in the sea off Jomtien beach. It says Pattaya, police in Pattaya launched an investigation this morning, which was on February the 9th, after the body of a foreign woman was discovered floating face down in the sea near Jomtien's Dongtan Curve Beach in Chonburi. So Dongtan is where you go down into the Jomtien. We got the arch, we got Hemingway's on the right side. As you go around that bend, that then becomes Dongtan Beach. It said the body was discovered about 50 meters adrift from the shore beyond the swim safety buoys, wearing a blue and green floral bikini. The woman had light blonde hair and appeared to be of a Russian descent, estimated between 30 and 40 years old. Now, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family that's affected. They've lost a loved one. But the main thing in that statement there is outside the beyond the swim safety buoys. You've got to be so careful, because not only are the currents and the tides strong, you never know, you know, people whiz around on these jet skis. They may have inadvertently, without even knowing, gone over you without realizing, you know, you're bang, 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 you know, you're not going to feel it. You're not going to understand. And if the person is maybe head down, just having a look in the water, not seeing you come, and suddenly over the top you go, you know, it's a world of issues out there that could possibly, as this one sadly did, turn fatal because she was outside the safety zone. When you come out here, guys, if you want to swim, please enjoy the swimming. You know, you can swim. It's a great place to swim. But stick within the safety buoys. You can go out quite far. It's certainly out of your standing zone. I think it goes out to it's about 3 or 4 meters deep. So you are going to be way out of your depth in terms of you don't have to stand there. I can't go out there. But the most important part is you are safe. So I hope that you take this on board. I feel sorry for the family that's been affected and for the loss of their life. But guys, please, no matter what you do, come out here by all means. Enjoy this beautiful country and the beautiful beaches that we've got to offer. But when you go swimming, keep yourself inside the safety buoys. They are there for a reason. Now, talking about things going wrong, if you find yourself in a situation over here and you need medical assistance, a lot of you will go to the Bangkok Pattaya Hospital, the Pattaya Memorial, the Pattaya International, because you don't know where else to go. Guys, get yourself on a Bolt taxi, okay? And you need to go over to General Rook's Clinic. I use them. I've used them for many, many years. The details are here on the screen. They are on Soi Khao Noi, and they're literally at the very beginning. You go along Sukhumvit Road, you turn up, they'll be on the right-hand side there. He's a very, very good doctor. He speaks perfect English. The thing I like about him the best is he explains everything step by step, and he always starts you off with the lowest state of medication before you move up and progress. And I think he's brilliant. He's a really, really good doctor. It's a nice surgery. You get there, he arrives between 9:15, so you can get there before that, get yourself registered, take your blood pressure and all the rest of it, and then you're there waiting for him when he gets in and arrives. But he's a very, very good, I highly recommend. Like I said, I've used him for years and years and years. And like I say, the one thing I really like about him is, you know, unlike some other places where they say, oh, you need this, and you walk out with a 25,000 baht bill and 2 carrier bags full of medication. When you walk in there, he doesn't do that. He's really, really laid back in terms. So, well, let's just start with this and see how you go on. For a good example is my blood pressure. As you know, I've had really, really high blood pressure lately. And I thought, you know what, I need to sort this out. I went to see him, sat down, he's done my medication, everything. Now, my previous blood pressure was through the roof. It was something stupid like 210 over 161. Now, my blood pressure is 160 over 92. So the 161, which was fatal, is now down to 92. And it cost me a staggering 1,200 baht to get all that sorted out and my medication. So that gives you an indication to what to expect. But go and see them, guys. You don't need to mention Buzzin. He probably has got no idea who I am. So he's not going to say, oh, what's you on Buzzin? Trevor said to come and see you. He'll be like, who? He doesn't know who I am. Yeah, go and see him, guys, with a personal recommendation. Now, Beach Road. Beach Road at the moment seems to be going through a lot of issues. There's a lot of viral videos going out where things are kicking off, etc. It says here, Pattaya tightens the grip on beach and walking on the beach and walking street order as Deputy Mayor demands strict enforcement. You know, when you come out here, you've got to understand Beach Road is a target zone simply because you're in Walking Street. If you're on holiday, you're coming out at silly o'clock in the morning. You're probably worse for wear. There are a considerable amount of ladyboys that will stand along Beach Road, and a lot of ladies from other countries that will stand on Beach Road and try and coerce you into going off with them, etc., etc. You are susceptible to getting pickpocketed, so please be very, very aware, guys. Keep your money in your pockets, keep your hands in your pocket. You know, if a ladyboy or someone approaches you and tries to touch you, say, look, I'm okay, thank you. Put your hand on your pocket and just, I'm okay. Just keep walking, and they will eventually leave you alone. But they're also focusing on the parking, etc. We've got the alternate days. It says key agenda items include the regulation of motorcycle rental operations across Pattaya. Good. Too many people can walk up and say, mate, can I hire this motorbike for a day? Yeah, you got a license? Oh, I've left it at my hotel, but I know how to drive. All right, you pay me extra 200. Yeah, no worries, there you go, and away you go. Too many of that happens. Ongoing road markings and repainting the work along Walking Street and Soi Khao Noi, which is over there, which I was talking about earlier, Bangkok, and challenges in enforcing alternate day parking rules on Pattaya's South Road. Officials also reported on recent enforcement action by municipal officers in Naklua, Pattaya and Jomtien districts, as well as operations carried out by the public order and anti-narcotics units. Guys, if you're into doing that kind of stuff, each to their own. I'm not going to criticise you. I've made it very public. I did it for years back in the UK. Haven't even touched a single bit out here. Would never ever contemplate. If you get approached by someone and they offer it you, just walk on, guys. You are just walking into a sledgehammer full of problems if you say yes and you partake. So please, guys, if you are offered any Charlie, no, mate, my name's Trevor, but thanks very much. Just keep on walking, guys. Regarding the road markings, I've said it to you 100 times, I'll say it to you 1,000 more. When you see these pedestrian crossings, do not take it as verbatim. You are going to be able to walk straight across without any issues. You need to keep yourself compass mentors, have a look left and right, both ways, and make sure you pay attention to the traffic. Because just because that light's flashing saying, come on, you can come across, it ain't the way it is. You'll be very, very careful. Now, if you are someone that needs to be relaxed, good news, there is a new neuro massage opened up on 3rd Road. And this one is located not far from the Buzzin House. You can come in here, have a few beers and think, so, do you know what? I fancy a slip and slide. Up you go to the neuro massage, up by King's. So you can go in, do your slip and slide. And if you fancy a bit more sliding, you can go next door to King's and have some fun in there. The prices are quite expensive. There's a link to the website down below. You can have a look on that, guys, as to what you can do, etc., etc. But yeah, it's opened, it's new. I'm not going to go and take one for the team. I've done it before. I have been tempted, to be honest with you, because there are quite a few fit birds on their website, but the prices are through the roof for me. I think they're aiming towards the Korean, Japanese market sector rather than the expat sector. But nevertheless, if you haven't had one, get yourself on there, guys. It's well worth a visit in terms of just taking the experience on board first and having a look around. Now, in the Pattaya news, it says here, the Sriracha mayor files a defamation complaint over social media post alleging corruption in the Purple Floating Bridge project. Now, I'm not going to go into the details on this, but all I'm going to say to you is this, guys, is unfortunately, there are social media platforms here that really are very weak in their regulations and their monitoring, etc. I get trolled to death, which I don't really care. If someone's got nothing in their life better to do than make fake profiles of me and abuse me, well, then that just shows how empty their life is. But the point I want to make, guys, is this. If you're going out, if you make a review of, say, a restaurant or a hotel or an establishment, etc., and you make a negative review, it is really frowned upon out here in Thailand. They do take it very, very serious. And if they can track you back as to who made the review and where you are based, maybe via your passport, because of your name or your hotel location, whatever, you may, I'm not saying you will, but you may find yourself in a bit of hot water. Sriracha police have accepted the complaint and are expected to investigate the matter under Thailand's defamation laws, which cover both criminal and civil aspects when false statements harm someone's honour or standing. They take it very, very seriously. I'm not going to go into details. I was trolled and abused by somebody. I'm not going to go into it. It doesn't matter. That's long gone. I took them to court. They got a year suspended sentence and a significant fine. You know, at the end of the day, guys, listen, if you don't like something, or you don't like somebody, or you think they're a knob, whatever, loads of people think I'm a knob. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Whatever you think, keep it to yourself, guys, because when you put yourself out there and you put yourself out these fake profiles, if you get caught, and it can happen and it does happen, if you get caught, honestly, out here in Thailand, they look at it very, very harshly and you will face some kind of repercussions. So be aware. Now, I was out and about the other day, and sadly, who remembers the bar complex up on 3rd Road next to the Double Kiss pool hall? It's gone, guys. Didn't even get off the ground. One bar gave it a go, and fair play to them and credit for them for trying, at least trying. But it's all gone now, and even more so the little fish and chip shop. Remember I done my 5 fish and chips here in Pattaya? Well, the fish and chip place on the right side, that's gone as well, which is a real shame. There's still a couple little kiosks there for food. Not sure what they're going to do with that. Maybe they had great intentions, thinking that perhaps the entertainment industry was going to push more towards the 3rd Road side of Pattaya. But it hasn't happened, and sadly, it's been knocked down. So I don't know what's going to happen with that space. Maybe they'll sell the land on, I don't know. But whatever, it ain't going to happen as a beer bar complex as it stands right now. And somewhere which I'm delighted to say, a little bit further on, remember when I do my Thai food videos, if you go to Soi Khao, opposite Soi Khao, remember the little mum and dad shop, the little restaurant there? Well, I walked around the other day, it looked like they're knocking it down. I was like, oh no, like please, that was amazing. What they've done now is they're actually going to rebuild it. They're doing so well, they're going to rebuild it. So once that's completed, I'll let you know, guys. But if you like your Thai food, honestly, the food in there is top notch. It's great. It's cheap as chips, like 40, 50 baht a bowl. Happy days. Keep you nice and fueled up, ready for whatever you're going to do in the afternoon, your entertainment. But guys, have a word of that. And on the subject of last year, before we get to the events, the subject of restaurants, in Excite, people ask me about Chinese food. Trev, where can I get a good Chinese food from? Well, you've got Hungry Panda round the corner. It's literally like a 2-minute walk from the Buzzin Lounge. Come out of the lounge, up to 3rd Road, so you're going away from Soi Khao, up to 3rd Road, turn left. You've got Soi Khao on the left-hand side there. Just keep walking, and you can't miss it. It's a big red place, and they do lots of different Chinese food in there. They do different, like, they do combo deals, so you choose any 2 starters or appetizers, a rice or a noodle dish, 269 baht. That's pennies. You can eat in, you can take it away. They'll deliver it. They're open from 11 a.m. in the daytime through to midnight. There's so many different things. There's dishes in there like sweet and sour chicken, 149 baht. Lemon chicken, 169 baht. Oh, man, I'll make myself feel hungry now. Chicken and black bean sauce, 135 baht. Stop it, please. A Chinese chicken curry from 145 baht. Anyway, you get the message. I can't do any more because I'm feeling hungry, but there you go. And right next door, and this is a place I haven't been to, but Rick, if you're watching, I want you to go and do it, mate, because you're my burger expert friend. You've got Skinny Joe's. Skinny Joe's is right next door to the Hungry Panda. And they do cheesesteaks, burgers, and wings. It says the New Yorker, 240 baht, double patties, double cheese, sliced onion, dill pickles, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Oh, man. Miami Vice, double patties, double cheese, caramelized onion, and our truffle mayo sauce. The Oklahoma, double patties smashed with loads of onion, double cheese, dill pillow. Oh, god damn, I can't keep reading this out. I'm so hungry. I ate at 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and it's now... What's the time I'm making this video now? It's now 10 past 10, and I ain't had a bite to eat yet. I'm starving. I'm reading out all this. Flipping hell. Anyway, the point being is you get the idea. Around here, so excited, guys. There's a fantastic place of food. And lastly, if you haven't got to Sky Music, if you've got some girls with you, Thai girls, go and have your feed, go and have your Chinese, get into Sky Music. They will love it. It's an Isan bar, an Isan restaurant kind of thing. It's absolutely brilliant. Go down there, guys, and have fun. Right, talking about having fun. What's coming up this week? Well, we have our Monday meetup here at the Buzzin Lounge. Get yourself down here this afternoon at 3 o'clock. There's no need to book or anything, just chip up, 3 p.m, come and join us and have a bit of fun. It really is a good way to go and explore the city and see other areas that maybe you wouldn't see before, other bars, etc. Safety in numbers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, come and join us this afternoon at 3 p.m. Later on, if you fancy getting out and about, yes, you know what I'm going to say, and I don't care what you think, what you're thinking, oh, God, he only keeps me busy. It's because I get so much positive feedback. Get yourself down to the Candy Club, which is down at Tree Town, on the right-hand side, on the corner there. They open at 8. You need to get there before midnight if you want to get a seat. And they close at 4 a.m. It is a haven of girls. They all go there when they're finishing work or when they're looking to meet somebody. Get yourself in there, guys. They got live music. The lady drink prices are not lady drinks. They are the normal price that you pay for your beer. So if you pay for your beer and it's X and you buy a girl a drink, it will be X. It won't be Y. So, well, I know why you're buying a drink. We all know why. But anyway, the point I'm saying is get yourself in the Candy Club, guys. It's a really, really good venue. 8 till 4 a.m. every day of the week. Packed solid. And yeah, you're in for a nice evening. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Tuesday is our Tuesday tear up. Excuse me, it's our Tuesday chat. Michael will be out and about with his cameras, playing his silly games with the girls where he plays around different bars. It's a bit of light-hearted fun. If you haven't joined us on Kick, guys, please do. kick.com/Buzzin Pattaya. Join us there. It's totally free of charge. Please give us a follow, a like, and give us a thumbs up. And we are just reaching 5,000 followers now, which is brilliant. You know, we've only had this a few months, 5,000 people following. If you can't watch the live stream live, don't worry. You can always come on later on and watch it as a replay and still see the fun and games that goes on. So join us there for Tuesday. That is on Kick. Also, on Tuesday, we have down at Central Pattaya, the Central Pattaya Road, Beach Road, they've got the Chinese New Year. It says the city lights up for the Pattaya Chinese Year 2026, coinciding with the Lunar New Year, Year of the Horse. Giddy up, boy. Woo-hoo. Festivals along Central Pattaya Beach, including dragon dances, lanterns, red envelopes, cultural performances, and fireworks to welcome good fortune. So go down, guys. If you're not into it, it will be a spectacle, that's for sure. This week, Wednesday, I still have a couple of spaces left. I will be heading over to the Darkside, to the east side of Pattaya, where the expats live. So if you fancy seeing where we hang out, places we go to, there's some really good hidden little gems over there. You get food provided as well, transport all the way around. But you need to come into the Buzzin Lounge before Wednesday to get your ticket. It's a first come, first served basis. Once they're gone, they're gone. It's limited to 12 tickets only. So guys, get yourself now. I've got about 2 left, I think 2 or 3 right now. So if you fancy joining us, come down, guys, and be part of the fun on Wednesday. We leave at 1:30 and we get back about 7:30, 8 o'clock. On Thursday, we'll have Michael. We won't have beer because she's not here. Yeah, no, I'm joking. No, she's away. She's gone over to Japan. So, beer, if you're watching, I doubt very much you will be. But keep spending Mike's money and have a great time, sweetheart. And I hope you have a really, really good holiday. You thoroughly deserve it. She works so hard, this beer. Now, if that isn't your thing, on Thursday, then we've got our kick stream, which will be Michael. I'm not sure what Michael's going to do. I might send him out and about to do his walkabout. He likes to do his walkabout, so he gets himself all mixed up. He'll be at Ying Yong Beach, we call it Dongtan Beach. He hasn't got a clue where he's going, but it makes it fun. So we'll have a kick stream, that'll be 3 p.m. And also, if you fancy the golf, if you like your golf, well, the golf, we do have the LPG, the golf highlighting the prestigious Honda LPGA Thailand from February the 19th to the 22nd up at Siam Country Club Old Course in Pattaya. I went up there all years ago and I was commissioned to do photography for them for a year. And I'm not being disrespectful, so please don't take it the wrong way, but I was highly surprised how good some of these ladies are that can play golf. And I'm not being sexist, I'm just saying, you know, I didn't realise they could hit the ball as far as they can. Some of them, boom, see you later. And they put me at shame. I couldn't hit a barn door with 2 foot. Right, anyway, but there, if you fancy your golf, go up, guys. It's a nice afternoon, nice way to stroll around, watch a beautiful golf course and see these girls in action, and they're very, very good. Friday, we have a Friday meetup. Now, we will take you to different places to what we take you to today. So if you fancy something different and you enjoyed this afternoon, you're more than welcome to join us again on Friday, 3 p.m. down here at the Buzzin Lounge. No need to get a ticket, just chip up, come in, and away we go. We'll golf and have some fun, take you to some places that you'll enjoy, have a bit of a laugh, get to meet other guys, and who knows, you might find yourself a newfound friend that you can meet up with later on and golf and enjoy some other stuff on your own 2 feet. And on the, where are we, the 20th, yeah. Yes, now we've got the Pattaya Squid Fair. That is on the Thursday, on the Friday the 20th and the 21st. So Friday and Saturday, at the Jomtien beach in front of the Divari Hotel. So that's quite far down in Jomtien. Fresh squid, seafood dishes, and beachside dining create a wonderful, flavourful seaside celebration. If you fancy, I like squid. In Thai we say bamuk. Bamuk is squid. So if you fancy some squid, get yourself down there, guys. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Saturday, Michael and myself, we will be doing our live stream on Kick, where we'll have a wander around. We'll do an hour's wander around. We'll play some games and stuff. And I don't know, maybe we'll go on the big Ferris wheel this time. We keep saying we're doing it, but just never get around to do it. So maybe we'll do that this time. But yeah, have a look at that. Join us at 3 p.m. And then what we do is we'll wander around, and then eventually we come back in. You have a chat with the buzzing ladies, the buzzettes, and the girls, etc. And yeah, a bit of fun. And also, what's up, boys? On Saturday, February the 21st and the 22nd, down in Jomtien, the water sports fans can catch the SUP Board Pattaya Championship 2020. SUP board is when you stand up on the paddle boards. I don't mind. I can do knee boarding and wakeboarding, but I can never stand up on it. I can water ski, I can mono ski, I can wakeboard, I can all that kind of. SUP boarding just didn't get on with it. February the 21st to the 22nd at the Jomtien Beach Water Sports Arena, showcasing stand-up paddleboarding races and skills. So fair play to that. And lastly, we have got our Sunday Fun Day. That will be me and the girls. I will do me and the girls on Sunday, me and the Buzzit. So come and join me at 3 p.m. on Sunday here at the Buzzin Lounge for the live stream. You can join me on Kick, kick.com/Buzzin Pattaya, and coming down on 3 o'clock and enjoy what's going to be a good show. All right, there we are, guys. That's it for today. Thank you very much, Lee, for watching. If you've got any news or any events you want me to publicise, please send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, before Wednesday of the week ahead. So if you want them next week, you've got to get them to me by Wednesday this week, and then I can put them out there for you. It doesn't cost you a penny. Let me know what's going on. Okay, there we are. Thank you very much, Lee, for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't already, as I've mentioned many times now, join us on Kick. It's completely free of charge. Have a look at that, guys. Don't forget the newsletter, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Just put new, we'll send out to you every 2 weeks. TikTok, have a look at TikTok, guys. Jump in there. And that is it from me today. Oh, man, well, I really enjoyed that. It's been good news. All right, there we are. That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And please, as always, wherever in the world you are, stay safe.